Hi, I'm John Mayfield, the real estate tech guy for Global Real Estate School, and another 5-minute real estate exam tip. Hey, thank you so much for joining. My name is John Mayfield, the real estate tech guy, and we are doing another 5-minute real estate exam tip. And we've been talking about capitalization problems, and we're going to get right in to our next capitalization problem. And as we've discussed on our previous 5-minute real estate exam tip, we have to convert everything to annual numbers. And when I do capitalization problems, I like to refer to the formula as Uncle Irv. Now, I did not refer to Uncle Irv on my previous formula. We did do the part formula, the P on top, the T formula with the part on top and the total on bottom and percent. But I'm going to draw this out and kind of show you how this can also, so this is a typical T problem. And P stands for part. And since it's part, it's always the smaller number, okay? And T's for total. And so that's a bigger number. And of course, the percent or rate goes here. Now, we can revert this and call it Uncle Irv, which this would be income, rate, and this is the value. So we're just kind of calling it Uncle Irv. Well, let's look at this problem where Jimmy owns an apartment complex and Jimmy's gross income per year is $65,000. Expenses are 27%. See that? Of the gross income. Now, when you're working Uncle Irv problems, you always have to convert everything to annual. And remember, it's net income. When we talk about income, we're not talking about gross income. We're talking about net. And net income is gross income less expenses. Now, there are some other things that we can calculate in there, such as vacancy rate and income from vending machines that would give us effective gross income. But for the basic real estate examination, you just need to understand that if you see a question with gross income, we got to get the expenses out of there. Before we can work Uncle Irv, we have to come up with net operating income. So we need to just do a quick T problem. I'm going to do a quick T problem here, which is part, total, percent. The total income was $65,000, gross income, remember that? The expenses were 27%. So I'm going to move my decimal over 2 places because I always think that works better. And when I take 65,000 times 0.27, I will get $17,550. And this represents expenses because expenses were 27% of the gross income. So we need to just subtract hit the eraser here. I got to looking at that. We need to subtract 17,550. So 65,000 minus 17,550 gives us 47,450 in what we call net operating income, or NOI. Now we can work the T problem because they want to know what will the apartment be worth. And we're going to cap it at 9%. So here's 9%. We're going to move that over 2 places, which will be 0.09. And we're going to put our income up on top, 47,450. So when I divide that by 0.09, I get 527,220 $22 right at 5 minutes. So there's your answer. And I'm just going to recap a couple of quick things for you here just to remind you. You've got to convert everything to your annual numbers, and you have to be sure that you look at situations like gross income, get the expenses out of there, get everything down to net operating income, and then plug it all into your T formula. So rewatch the video again. I think it might help you understand. I know I went through that a little quickly, but that's a typical math problem you could see on the real estate exam, and now you know how to solve it. Again, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We're trying to build our subscription, and we'd love for you to be a subscriber. We do some keyword webinars, and that's how you'll get notified for that. You can also follow us on Instagram and Facebook, and go over to globalrealestateschool.com, where you can get some great study resources to help you pass the real estate exam on the first attempt. Well, as always, thank you so much for watching the video.